everybody. Good morning, good morning. Chloethedev here, or for the next hour or so, Aimery's Axie farmer. If you can see my background, this is probably the first time this week that my, what's it called? That my dishes are done. So you're welcome for that. Also, honestly, I'm just going to pop in today. Those who have been here in these streams before pretty much know what's to expected. We'll check my inventory out. I have 770 SLP. We'll head to the quest. I'll check in. I will make sure my team is correct. Awesome. Aimery's Trio V2, or V1, I guess, at this point. And then we'll pop into Adventure. Honestly, the quickest way to do this has been to go through level 11 because it's so fast. So I'm just going to go through level 11 up to level 21 or so. And I'm just gonna speed run it for today. It's been about 1 minute. Took us about a minute to get started, so hopefully we'll be in under an hour and 1 minute. So the goal for these videos or for these Monday morning live streams, obviously is just to play Axie, get the SLP, put it into Uniswap LPing for my son. And just kind of make money in that way, have fun playing a game. Live stream so that I can teach others how to play, and also record what I've been doing, kind of for myself, but mostly for my son. I don't get to see him often. He lives in Pennsylvania. He's 4 years old. So my thought is kind of like, hey, well, I can't see my son often. I can't play with him. I can't do a lot of things with him, but I can play the game. And, oops, this is not good. Ah, darn it. Now they're going to attack my back Axie because I have Aroma, but luckily it's not too bad. My back Axie has leveled up, considerably since earlier this week or even last week. So it can handle a few attacks against it now. But yeah, so for about 20-something days I've been doing this. So almost 3 weeks now. And yeah, it's been quite enjoyable. I played the game a long time ago. I'm just getting back into it now. The game hasn't changed much, but they've definitely added a lot of features to make the game more what I would call fair, which I do enjoy. So, for example, whereas previously you could just play with any energy, and that means that you could just level up your actions really fast, beat the bosses with a certain team that you knew would beat the bosses, get a bunch of SLP, and then switch those actions to a new team and level up. And people were doing it a lot, apparently. So they added an energy for PvE and PvP. Let me just use one more just in case, because I will get, either way it'll die, right? So, what's it called? So yeah, and also adding the charts. So now, for example, level 25 is the max level. So my front Axie's already reached max level. So really, I should be getting a new front Axie to start leveling up. I might do that soon, but not yet. This middle Axie's almost level 25. When it is, I'll switch it out for another one. But anyways, so wait, I should have done that level. Oops, sorry. So what I've been doing is I've been saying I'm going to use this team for the first few levels, okay? That's what I meant. Because I want to level up my middle Axie. Yes, this will make more sense now, sorry. Okay, so this middle Axie is the new Axie we are replacing Coolberry with. Coolberry was the Axie that we saw that had the shades on in the middle, that was white. This Axie now is pink. It still has Sweet Party. But instead of having Twin Tail and that little Cupid's arrow thing, this is not what you want to see, eh? Let's use that. Anyways, point being, so we're going to use the feather first so that we don't get the debuff. It should be enough to kill it, right? This Axie will get the debuff, but this Axie is just to heal at this point. This Axie can't really do much else. You'll see. And it takes a lot longer to level this Axie. So like today's live stream might take a bit longer if I continue doing things this way. But then I'll switch back to the other team. So right now I'm just trying to... If you watch my previous streams, this will all be probably quite clear to you. But this is the first stream you've watched. The reason I'm leveling up a new Axie is because level 25 is the max. But even with two of my Axies, like Coolberry, the middle one that I just had up, And this front Axie, even with both of them almost 25, I am still unable to beat like levels 23 and such. And so it seems like I need, first of all, a faster Axie, and I need more offensive cards. Hopefully that helps. But the idea is, if I can level up this middle Axie, maybe with more offensive and useful cards, it'll be a bit easier. The issue I'm having now is the Coolberry is also a bit. See, this actually also is a bit slow. It doesn't have many truly defensive cards. That might be an issue. Honestly, there's multiple things that I'm trying to like test out and see what might work. But either way, if I'm gonna give this account to my son eventually, I might as well just level up a bunch of Axis to 25, and he can choose and pick whatever his little heart desires. In terms of in terms of what he wants to play, doesn't want to play. Also for land gameplay, I don't know if having more level 25 Axes will be a good thing. I don't know if it'll matter. I really don't know much about what's happening with land gameplay. They're saying that maybe land gameplay will be ready end of this year, which would be super cool. That's kind of why I'm doing this project now, to lead into the end of the year. I think that I won't get too bored of doing this, for another month and a bit. But I do feel as though, obviously that's a very optimistic timeline. They already did say realistically, Q1 2020. So okay, maybe I'll take a little break for Christmas. Probably not, honestly. I'll probably keep playing throughout Christmas. The whole point is to continue to do this every single day, Monday to Friday. Now, maybe I won't be able to live stream every single day, Monday to Friday, but I should definitely be able to play at least every single day, Monday to Friday. And then when I do live stream between that, say I go to Antigua and do some volunteering for a week. Even if I'm in Antigua for a week and I can't live stream, oh, that hurt. Oh gosh. So the back one will die regardless, right? But as I said, when I use this middle Axie here, things take a lot longer, but I do need to level it up somehow. Oh snap, I might actually lose. Oh no, I was not paying attention, sorry, at all. Okay, well, we definitely lose, which is alright, but yeah. I'm not gonna level up this Axie right now because I'm just too tired to, it's 9 a.m. and this is the reason why I do this live stream in the mornings. It's so that I don't have to pay attention to what I'm doing. I can just live stream to start my day and then get things going. So yeah, that's just a pain to have to and again, not that I care, because literally I'm just gonna skip level 12 too, because level 12 is just hard in general. So. Oh gosh, but it's funny, once they added in the energy for PvE, I played so much less. Because one of the things I enjoy about the game was the ability to sit there and level up my Axies. I know it sounds silly probably to if someone who developed the game listened to me say these things, they'd be like, oh gosh, but it's the exact same thing. I know it's the exact same thing, but it's about the psychological difference between the way the game is played now and the way the game was played before in the player's mind, right? So obviously the game's the exact same. I'm not gonna sit here 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day playing every single day. But the fact of the matter is, there are some days where I might sit there and play for 10 hours because I really just wanted to level up my Axies, right? Say, I sent a few new Axies to a certain account and I have a Saturday free and I'm like, okay, this Saturday, I want to just level up my Axies, right? I can't do that anymore, I don't think, right? Because eventually I'd use 60 energy, which would only take me about not very long, a couple hours, and I have to play tomorrow. And I get it. I understand the reason for it. I understand that it's a positive for the game. It makes the game more fair. But if I'm just starting the game now, right, I'm just saying, I'd be pretty frustrated, right? Because there's no way to level up my Axies in 1 day or 2 days. And that was the way that I always started. I dislike the beginning of games. Like I play, like World of Warcraft or all these games. That's annoying. I'm just gonna do that. Like World of Warcraft, and like you play them. Like RuneScape was the worst, right? Because you had to go to the Champions Guild or whatever to get like the rune plate, and so you had to beat like all of these quests, okay, just to get the rune plate, and you're just sitting there like, oh my gosh. And the first time you do it, it's really fun. And the second time you do it, you do like different quests to get to that level. And the third time you do it, maybe you're a member, and so you do different levels of quests as well. But like the 10th time or 20th time of repeating all the RuneScape quests, okay, I think I was going crazy. And so now, even when I play RuneScape, on my mobile now, I don't do any of the quests. Even like when I try to, the whole game is ruined for me of RuneScape, simply because I hate all the quests. I've done this so many times, and it's just nothing changes, nothing's new. And so with Axie Infinity, what turned me off initially was the fact that the quests were the same, and I couldn't progress, and I got turned off. And a lot of other people have those same issues. But I realized I had them at level. And my brother had them at level 11. He stopped playing PvE at level 11 because it was too difficult. Level 12. Like that, level 12 was too difficult level. Someone who actually built, I might actually live stream today. They do Pirate Shower. Aimery. I'm gonna probably butcher that name. Sorry about that. They create games. They're in the Matic Build and Earn program currently on Gitcoin, and I just want to support them. They have really cool games in Decentraland. They have a Capture the Flag. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this afternoon, hopefully sometime. It's a multiplayer, so if you want to join in, you can. I have my laptop and my tablet and stuff here, so honestly, I'm planning on just opening my laptop, opening my computer, and playing against myself and just showing how the game works. I'm not really planning on getting people to. He did say, or they did say, to let them know when I'm planning on live streaming so they can get other people involved. I wish I could plan it out like that. Right now, I have so much stuff going on. I have laundry in right now. I have an EIPIP meeting at 10 a.m., which should be fine because my dog is sleeping and went to the bathroom, so we should be good. But then I have to take her out, and then after I take her out, I suppose, is when I'll go into Decentraland and do that. I was supposed to do some editing in Crypto Voxels today, but I guess I'll push that till tomorrow. I keep pushing projects back, and it's just like, whatever. Whenever things happen, they happen, right? But yeah. So they came in, and they said they got stuck on level 6. And I was like, okay, wow. So like, it's not just me who gets stuck. It's a lot of people who are getting stuck, and they're getting turned off of the PvE aspect of the game, which I think is actually quite fun. That's why I do it first. The first thing I do when I come into the game is show off the PvE aspect, because I think a lot of effort was put into this, obviously, and I think it's pretty cool. And it hasn't changed for a while. I understand that, but I think it's worth playing through at least once. So the first time I tried, and I couldn't beat the first boss, and it turned me off of the entire game because I don't really. I enjoyed PvP, but PvP was too repetitive, and I was like, okay, well, nothing's new, so I left the game. Right? That's pretty normal for I think most games and most people, most situations. But what I just realized was, maybe if I start playing, I can make some money and, or some crypto and put it aside for my son and do LPing and support the community and all that fun stuff. Also, if I live stream it, people will see how to beat level 6. I'm not amazing. I can't beat whatever the last level is, 30, 31. I'm not awesome at this game, but I can beat level 6. Now, I'm not saying I know. I know more about the game than some people, and some people know about other things than me, but I can maybe help some people realize, okay, well, this team, with some healing, some sort of energy gain and shield, and some sort of offensive cards should help you beat eventually up to levels like 22, 23, right? That's where I've gotten so far, and I'm obviously going to try and get further. So if I get these 3 Axies, for example, the Coolberry, right? So not the pink one in the middle. It has Twin Tail instead, and Twin Tail instead, and Heartbreak. The middle Axie I have is actually a PvP Axie. I bred it strictly for PvP, just to have a little bit of gains from Coolberry. Twin Needle, I didn't need it. The 0 energy attack in PvP didn't really help that often. Waiting for it to roll was kind of just like randomly waiting for something to come up. I like having more consistency. And also Heartbreak, the minus morale for 2 rounds didn't actually end up helping me that often. I'd rather have the exact same damage transfer debuff. It helps me a lot. Well, it helps me the same amount really, but then if I get poisoned or something like that, I can finally just transfer these debuffs off of me. But if I get all 3 of these Axies to level 25, and I'm still unable to beat the entire PvE, oops, I should definitely do that. Then I know that the team that I have just isn't good enough. So the next steps that I would make, I would keep the middle Axie the same, whether it was Coolberry or whatever have you, or what have you. I really don't think it's that big of a deal, my middle Axie right now. What I would definitely change is my front Axie. The health and the speed I don't care about, but Shipwreck is unnecessary. I definitely need another plant card so I can get energy gain. What am I doing? I don't even need any of this. I could have got the energy gain, but I just don't need it. Yeah. But yeah, so Shipwreck, the attack here is unnecessary. With a plant card I know that I want, it's like it gives you 120 shield, and if the shield doesn't break, it gives you pick up extra cards, which I definitely need. And that would give this card more mobility in terms of decision making, where am I going to use Disguise with Carrot Hammer and do like a double energy gain hopefully and hope my shield breaks, or am I going to use Disguise with the other one and hope my shield doesn't break and then pick up some cards. But either way I would gain energy, and I think that would obviously be a lot better. There's another plant card where I can bite and there's bite and heal, which I would use. There's also, let's see, there's no point of doing half of this stuff. Like I just don't need to. There's bite to steal energy when combined with a plant card, which obviously would be awesome as well. I think that goes in the, but I like Peace Treaty, so that would go in the Peace Treaty slot. And I think I honestly would like Peace Treaty more than like, I don't really like Energy Steal. I know like it's great for PvP specifically, but it doesn't really help for PvE that, I mean it does I guess. I probably would help for PvE as well, but not that much. I just enjoy the consistency of, actually I wouldn't help for PvE. I enjoy the consistency of that dies, that's fine. I enjoy the consistency of Peace Treaty. I know the damage it's going to do. I know that it's going to reduce their damage they do against me. And that's always been helpful to me. My tank being able to just throw off a couple debuffs has always been able to keep me alive a little bit, because I kind of just, sometimes it's just like I don't have much shield, throw some debuffs, hope that I survive, and then hope to get Sweet Party to heal myself afterwards. Obviously going to use this because I don't have anything else, but we're obviously just going to use all the attacks we have and just hope we kill it, and it should be alright. I'm going kind of slow today, sorry about that. It's already been 19 minutes and I'm only on level, like, I don't even know, but I'm supposed to finish this in half an hour, I think, the PvE section. I'll be happy though if today Coolberry levels up, this middle Axie with the shades on. Because then I'll always have 2 max level Axies. Ooh, not a good hand. Or it's an alright hand, just not the best hand. Right? Level 17, they all just explode. So as long as you kill 2 out of 3, you're alright. Which I will kill 2 out of 3. There you go. You're alright, but still, it's nicer to have just to kill all 3, move on. And with the Axies that I have here, killing all 3 in one round isn't that outrageous. But as long as you kill 2 out of 3 and have a relatively strong front Axie, you should be fine. In this level, only the front Axie explodes, And the reason I don't really talk much about levels 13 to 16 because they're not that difficult. One level has poison and it can get rough, but you just get a debuff. There's a card where you can debuff your front Axie. That kind of solves that problem if you want to even breed it in. Otherwise, you can get a card that debuffs yourself. Sorry, removes all debuffs from yourself, which helps. But honestly, not that big of a deal for the most part. Actually, why not? Why not? We're gonna go for. I could have went for the killing. We're just gonna go for the simple attempt to kill. See, yeah, okay. Yeah, I wanted to make sure, and then that was good. I couldn't have killed all three, I suppose, or I could have tried, but it wouldn't. I would have wasted energy. And that was good enough, right? Energy gain, good enough shield. I'll probably get Sweet Party on this round. There you go. Heal myself, kill that. Honestly, no point using Disguise, right? Like, we're going to be at less than full health regardless, probably, right? Because they're going to attack us once, right? You have one card. We're not even debuffed, which is awesome. And I guess we're just going to kill it. How much? They can't even bring up that much shield. I probably don't even need to use this attack, and I will use Disguise just in case. Oh, see, you butthole. And it didn't matter, but I love Coolberry. I love Coolberry. Coming clutch all the time. Let's just do that. So here, this one will explode. So if you can kill it, right, fast enough, like I am able to now, you can win with 3 Axies. But don't worry, if you can get this far, with 3 axes of your axes alive, you'll beat the level almost regardless. That front little rock will explode, killing itself, which will put your front Axie in last stand. And then the back todays are just, I mean, one hit will probably kill it, right? But I'll use all 3 just because it's the last round. It's the last stage. See, yeah, done. So, I mean, honestly, once you kill the little rock, it's not bad. The hardest part of level 17 is the first stage. This song gets stuck in my head all the time. Always love when Disguise comes up first. I guess I'll use all that. Actually, no, I won't use all that, or else my shield won't break. Oh, gosh. The one thing I don't like about Risky Feather is the debuff it provides. But I think that all I have to do is kind of, because in my new team, I have double Risky Feather, I think it's just, I have to get used to maneuvering my moves and not using Risky Feather, like using Risky Feather at the end of the match and kind of saving it for the end. That should be enough to kill that. If not, I have that, and if not, I have that. So, I mean, this little rock should die off of my Coolberry, to be completely honest. Probably in one hit, but okay, fine. It took, and this is why I like Twin Tail though, that was free. But if you can see, I have extra energy. So arguably, I didn't need to use a free energy of Twin Needle, sorry. I keep calling it Twin Tail. It is, I think the part is Twin Tail. And then what it does is, the card is Twin Needle, but whatever, close enough. Whatever. The point is, in PvE, I always have more than enough energy because my front Axie doesn't really die, and has, with the Disguise and Carrot Hammer, I have enough energy to kind of just keep gaining because my shield just keeps breaking and I keep gaining energy. So maybe I don't need Twin Needle if I have if I have my energy gain at the front. Potentially, if I didn't have any energy gain in my team, I mean, again, there's no need to use that. I could use that. If I had no energy gain in my team, Twin Needle, the 0 energy attack would be very important. Also, maybe, when my front Axie dies, Twin Needle is awesome to have when I just, don't get any energy gain at all. Some matches I play in, maybe the first few stages I'll get energy gain, but in the last stage, for example, my front Axie has died. So, for example, the first few times I beat the boss levels, I did not beat it with the front Axie alive. I was always beating it with just 2 Axies. And Coolberry did awesome. Thank you so much. And I didn't use You've Got Mail. I had a different Axie back then at the back. It was a plant Axie that had pretty good health and poison. And the only way I was able to, I guess we'll just use that. And the only way I was able to survive all that was because I was poisoning the boss from my back Axie the entire time. And then eventually the boss would just die from all the poison, and I would just keep hitting it, and hitting it. Now, of course, my strategy is a lot better. My Axies are a lot higher level too, so my front Axie can take a lot more damage, and I survive a lot better throughout the levels. But I don't know. The point is, I don't even know what the point is anymore. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, so 18 again, pretty well, pretty simple, I should say. Nothing too complex so far. Difficult to beat with 3 Axies alive, and you'll see, I mean, because of this, that middle today there explodes, and so if you don't have enough damage to kill the front little rock, the middle today will just explode, killing your front Axie, and then you only beat it with 2 Axies alive. But I mean, 2 Axies alive is not the worst thing in the world. Now I just kind of run through all of it because my Axies are high enough level that, like, you know, not as big of a deal. Level 19 is super simple. One of the most straightforward higher level levels in the game. And so I oftentimes will use level 9. I used to, or I do still, use level 19 to speed level my Axies. So you're not going to get SLP every round, right? But you will be able to level up your Axies to make tomorrow more efficient. And so yes, you can only do it 60 times a day. But if you have some free time on a weekend or something like that, what you might want to do is use all 60 of your energy on levels like 11 and 19. So when you get to level 11, you can beat it consistently. That's where I would start probably. There's so many red jams, those little jars of red jam that shoot little balls. But they kill themselves. They do like 50% of their damage to themselves usually, sometimes 30%. I think it varies on different levels. But the point is, like these things, right? So, wait, these ones don't, I think. So on level 19 they don't, but they still die pretty easily. So I can't show you here that they kill themselves. But anyways, red jams, these are them. On level 11, they kill themselves all throughout, and it's just it's very quick. It does not give the highest experience like per energy. So now that you're using energy, it's the quickest to gain experience, but it's not the most efficient in terms of like energy usage. So that's a whole nother thing, right? Because now what the game has pretty much done is it's made it like only doing the boss level is worth it when you're trying to level up, right? So honestly, I'm so silly. I should do that to level up my back Axie. That's what I'm going to do. So basically what I'm going to do is from now on, let's just do that. Let's just use it all. Let's just use it all and see what happens, right? Counting and trying to do the math is just, I don't need to anymore. Although that sucks, right? Although I think I'll still kill this. And the red, actually, yeah, my back Axie might be dead. Yeah. But look, so this red jam, that's the kill. So 20% of the max HP gets inflicted on the user. So I think in level 11, it's like 30% or 50% of the HP of the damage of the attack gets inflicted on the user. I don't even know. The point is, level 11 super easy, level 19 is super easy. Maybe you do get less SLP when you let an Axie die. I don't even know. Level 20 is quite difficult, annoyingly so. It's like level 17 on steroids. So yeah, all 3 of these are gonna explode, okay? And so you pretty much have to kill them in order, sadly. And sadly, it's not gonna happen for me. But my front Axie can survive an explosion regardless. So this one will die for sure. Second one will die for sure. So that's good. And my front Axie has Peace Treaty and Carrot Hammer, so I could have maybe killed it. But even still, it only does 2 exit HP, so I am still alive. Sweet Party, woohoo! And this is why I like Sweet Party so much, because it's like it didn't even happen. That kind of sucks though. And this is where the debuff hurt me, right? So, and I mean, it's only level 17. So this Axie needs to level up regardless. It's a low level Axie that cannot do enough damage to, while debuff, to still kill something. Oh snap, I did really bad. Okay, well my front Axie might be dead here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. It should be all right though. But we get another level of this. Oh no, wait. Oh no. Oh, sorry, we already had that. Oh, but here it's super easy, and that's why this level is not that bad. All you have to do is kill the front one, right? So the middle one will goo destruct, and the back one will goo destruct. So honestly, you just gotta make sure whatever you do, kill the front one, because even if my middle Axie dies here, it'll go into last stand, and I'm not really like that worried about that, right? And actually, they're gonna attack my back Axie, so I'm even less worried, right? So, oh no, that's actually really bad. But apparently my back Axie can't handle taking that much damage. I didn't even know that, but my middle Axie could handle taking that much damage. Okay, so 10 SLP. Oh gosh, sorry. Usually I beat all these with 3 Axies alive, as you can see, but you gotta have fun while doing it. If you're gonna do it every day, you know, you gotta enjoy these levels. Okay, so this is the boss level. I'm not gonna use Twin Needle because they have sticky goo, so it'll just make me slow, which is not fun. So I'm just gonna use 3 attacks, spread them out. Now they're all gonna get sticky goo. Okay, well, unless I just crit, which is nice, thank you. Critting is wonderful. Here, again, what this level tries to do is keep giving you sticky goo to keep slowing you down. It's quite annoying. Well, annoying in the sense of, like, it's a very fun level. Actually, yeah, I don't like using Twin Needle in this, like, level at all, because this is where my sweet party is, so this needs to level up. Actually, let's just do it. It doesn't really matter. I'll win the level either way. I'm just trying to, like, explain, because, like, if you go back to my videos from, like, a week or two doing this level, I would die half the time, and it was so hard for me, and I had to try different strategies. And now all I really try and do is beat it, like, as quickly and seamlessly as possible, I suppose, right? Like, even here, there's almost no point. I'll do it anyways. And a good thing I did, right? Because they seem to have used lots of sticky goo, which, I mean, sucks because of but I got rid of the debuff there, and I got a relatively good shield, and I'm gonna get the energy gain because my shield is gonna break, right? Which is good. I don't like this now though because I'm going into the next round with what's it called? I don't like going into. Oh yeah, see, this is what I mean. Anyways, it should be fine. Oh, this one doesn't have. See, I was getting kind of scared, right? But let's not get debuffed. This one doesn't have sticky goo, so this level is quite easy. Yeah, so no worries here. And then the next round is relatively difficult because I don't have my front Axie here with me right now, which usually doesn't actually die when I do this level. But I'm just gonna go for it, right? I mean, this is gonna have like a 700 shield right now. Oh, it's really low. It'll die for sure. It's wonderful, wonderful. What's not wonderful is that now I'm gonna have a huge speed impairment. But the boss, I don't think is very fast, right? I think I'm gonna do nothing though. Oh snap! Do I do that? This is terrible. I think I might lose. My speed is so low on my Axie, and this is why I'm leveling up that middle Axie, as you can see, so that even with the speed debuffs, I don't have to worry about this stuff. Doesn't matter. So, if I use Egg Bomb, then everything will attack this back Axie, but it'll die way too quickly. I think I just have to hope that this doesn't use Rusty Shield. And I have to hope I don't die. Yep, they used Rusty Shield, which is very, I crit both of those. Oh man, that's really bad. That's really bad. Oh, I lose for sure. Look at that, 2,700 crit. Okay, I'm pretty sure I lose like regardless. but it never hurts just to like try, right? Like what if I Rusty Shield again? That's just bad luck, honestly. Rusty Shield negates all ranged damage, and obviously, and okay, that's just really bad luck. Okay, usually what happens is the that usually doesn't happen. That's actually really funny to like play through that though. I've never had like that bad luck playing the boss in a long time. Well, ever actually, but that was actually kind of funny. Let's go to the next level. I think I've already done enough. Oh my gosh, I haven't. I am taking so long today and doing so terribly. That's all right. I'm gonna chalk it all up to this bad RNG, you know, and just I'm actually getting pretty poor luck today. I think I've had Axies die on like almost every level that I've played today. Which, to be fair, I'm not paying that much attention, right? Like, geez, but they're getting energy steal. Like, usually this isn't that. Like, the only attack I could use the egg bomb, I would have just died. Again, not a big deal because I'll still beat all these levels. But as you saw, again, that usually never happens, right? Although I could have used Sweet Party, right? Whatever. But usually, as you can see, I'm faster, so there's no issue there. Very interesting. Very interesting. Also why, at times, I don't like when Twin Needle comes up. It's great when I'm like just healing and I can use Twin Needle to get a pretty good damage just from healing when I don't have much energy. But again, usually I have a good amount of energy. This is such an interesting level. So interesting. I say so because I'm doing so terribly. Although I guess usually this level is quite difficult for me, and usually I have to try quite hard. And now I'm definitely trying less than quite hard, and I'm still winning. So I probably shouldn't be like wondering why. You know, it's probably just because you, although geez. Okay. So yeah, level 22 isn't too difficult. Level 23 is insane. Annoyingly insane. So difficult. That was kind of annoying. But it'll still act as a nice shield. Look how long my last stand is. It'll be a wonderful shield. It'll be a great shield. Do I have no attack? Okay. In this round, though, in this level, all you have to do is kill this front Axie, though. So. I just think that's hilarious. I got no attacks from Coolberry to be able to do so, but it's okay because, again, these back two golden irises, are pretty weak. So even though things aren't working out that well for me, I can use Sweet Party, which won't heal me. Oh snap, they're gonna attack me, so healing is probably a good idea. Sorry, so I am gonna use Twin Needle first. I'm not gonna do any damage. Oh. We're gonna go for all three, but with Twin Needle first, just in case we don't get to hit it, then heal, then Peace Treaty. We're not going to use Egg Bomb because that's just a terrible idea. Oh no, I should have used Egg Bomb because I attacked last. Again, I wasn't paying attention. Gosh darn it. Oh gosh. I was not paying attention. Sorry. That was me again, not paying attention. Oh my gosh. I might lose here again because of my... Oh no, apparently I made it through. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, please. Let's try this again. And now I might actually die. So I have to just use Egg Bomb. Okay, they didn't use any shield this time. Oh, gosh. And the rest of it's easy. Honestly, these back two are just supports. They only have one offensive ability, and it doesn't do that much damage, so we're okay. And that's why I usually beat this level, even if I get a bad draw. But I'm getting, I mean, like, objectively, in relation to the cards I usually get at these levels, they're usually quite not this difficult for me to go through. But still gonna get the win. No worries, I suppose. It took a really long time. I didn't get much SLP for it. Oh gosh. But that's why I like PvE though, you know? It's always different. It's not always easy, even if you think it should be. You know, as I get to level 20, 25 on my Axie, I am going to switch them out. So I am going to have to do different strategy. Oh, I didn't make 25 though. I'll get there eventually though. 18 SLP though, a lot higher once you get. So we're at 75 SLP. I think because I lost the boss level, you know what, let's just put it. I lost the boss level, right? Let's play that one again. I think I actually lost that one. Okay, because it gives a good amount of experience. Wait, this is not the boss level. Oh gosh. Okay, well I'll beat this real quick. Level 21 is the boss level. I knew that. Sorry. Me again not paying attention. So wasting more time. It's been 41 minutes. I think I have a meeting at 10. Yeah. Oh gosh. But this level should be pretty quick. Oh, no more energy, eh? That's not cool. That's alright. We're full health, so hopefully we crit here. If we don't, then we're kind of... Okay. Yeah, that should die, and then we're good. See, that was lucky. That's what I like to see. That luck. I didn't need to use all 3 attacks there, probably, right? Even with the energy damage debuff. Well, I crit, but I actually might have needed to. And this level, again, the back ones are just going to goo destruct. The front one's the only one you really have to kill. So if we can kill the front one in this round, then it's pretty much over in 1 round. Which is why I like level 20 as well. As long as you got a pretty good hand, right? So... I will end up killing it in this round, which is awesome. Round 1. And now, all we're going to get is a goo destruct. Okay, and it will last 1 more round just because, you know, they didn't get to attack. But all it has is goo destruct. So it's just going to, I mean, we're just going to kill it, but it's going to goo destruct twice. Took 2 rounds, 3 Axies alive. Didn't level up. Didn't get any SLP. So it looks like now they've taken away, potentially, all SLP for 2nd round completions, which is insane. Which I guess, again, they make the game fairer. That is fairer in my opinion. You know, to say that it's insane though. That should be enough to kill it, right? Let's see. Oh, might not be, might not be. This back Axie, I'm not really used to it. Okay, perfect, it is. I'm not really used to it yet. I still use the other Axie from time to time. Only recently have I started using this back Axie exclusively for everything. Normally I'd switch to the plant Axie for these things. But they're probably around the same level now. So, but Egg Bomb rolling is just, oh, Egg Bomb's at the end. Sorry, I gotta keep remembering this Axie isn't that fast. So when it gets debuffed, it's quite a bit slower. Because getting hit here isn't the worst thing, right? Oh, but they healed too. Okay. But the Coolberry has not been debuffed, so I should be alright. I should be alright. Because, right, this Axie, I remove my debuff and we're fine. Oh, perfect. Although, right, I should kill it even with just this, I think. I should do well over 400, right? Because I should at least 400 with a crit, hopefully. Oh my gosh, no crit? Oh my god. So my counting was off by 1. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll be fine. Gosh, what should we use? I don't want to get debuffed here, and I'm going to use the shield just in case, right? Because like it would suck to like die here for no reason. But I am going to keep the Doom Liquid on me, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to have no speed debuffs on the Axes that are important. definitely going to go with this. It should die in this one round. And so the red jam should die in this one round, and I should get energy gain. All I was really going for. Awesome. I don't know why it was so difficult last time I did this. I got the most awkward speed debuffs, I think. Like here again, this big fang should die in this one round. I shouldn't really have to worry about much. I should be going to the next round with at least 9 energy. Yeah, this is more like it, right? Sorry, my phone went off. I am gonna go for doing quite a bit of damage in one round. Mainly, see, this more typical 733 shield, but I crit, destroy the shield already. I don't mind Sticky Goo here as much because, yeah, like, it's not a big deal. Because I am fast enough in this round to still be attacking first. Now here is what I would normally do. I would just use shield, and if I had any peace treaties, I would use those. Oh, snap. See, there you go. Good thing I didn't use any actual attacking abilities, because the boss seems to have 2 rusty shields, so nothing I did would have made a difference. Doom Liquid has already been used. Perfect. The boss is healing itself and using Rusty Shield. Sorry, I thought it had... Oh, yeah. 2 Rusty Shields and a heal. Great. Now, usually... Now there's only 3 cards the enemy can use. Normally, you're not going to see Rusty Shield coming up next. And we have more cards. We have full energy. We've got to use something. I don't actually want my back Axie being hit. So we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4? Maybe. And we're definitely going to use the shield up front. Okay, so no shield on this back Axie, but what we probably have is some attacks. Hopefully it's a heal. I mean, we're hoping we just see a heal. Only thing we don't want is the Rusty Slash. The Rusty Slash just does so... That one right there. We don't want that one. We somehow survived. Don't know how. No Sweet Party, which kind of sucks. But we are going to use both disguises and just hope we somehow survive here, or just do a lot of damage, or just... We're probably going to die, right? So no point saving damage for later. Let's just do all the damage we can on that Axie now, and just... Right? Because now, we killed it, great. But maybe we can survive here. Like, all we really have to do is survive. And it looks like we're maybe going to. Maybe. Ah, it was close though, right? We were within 50 HP of surviving. Here, I'll kill one of the todays, probably. Yep, for sure. And then I might actually die here because of the crit. Yeah, but it should be fine. That was actually like the worst possible cards to get at this point, honestly. But my last stand should last long enough to win regardless, but there you go. I was fine. Victory! Still didn't level up. So, 8 SLP, not bad. It has been quite a while though. I need one more win. Eventually I am going to try for this one. But I was planning on waiting till I level up to 25 on Coolberry before attempting to beat this level, because it's hard. It's really hard. So we're going to change to this team, Aimery's Trio V2. We're going to go just to PvP, and we're going to... Technically, we have 12 minutes if we're trying to beat it in under an hour. I don't like leaving myself debuffed, but... I guess I'm... Oh, well, that's not good. Let's see what happens here. The reason it's not good is... Oh, not the worst thing in the world. They were trying to steal energy, which is good, right? Could have been, if they crit, it'd be terrible, but we're all right. Could have been a lot worse, but we're all right. Do they have any mobility, actually? No. So, oh, they target a bird if combined with 2 or more, but we're going to kill this right now anyway, right? Oh no, so much shields. Oh, that's fine then. My shield barely broke. I got plus attack. Definitely gonna use that. And darn it, that kind of sucks. Because it's probably not gonna attack me, right? So why use the debuff? Right? The debuff's only great if it's gonna use like wooden stab. If it does use wooden stab, I'm gonna cry, but it didn't use wooden stab. And my front axis doesn't really have a shield. It's really, my front axis is just there to die, to be completely honest. Like, it's definitely gonna die now, right? I don't think, oh, they do still have energy steal. So because they have energy steal, no point using the debuff in my opinion, because I don't really care if they kill my front Axie. But hopefully my front Axie just survives, right? That's the goal. Yeah, that's the point of using disguise. Because when they use 2 energy, I didn't get hit. And I attacked first here. So we're going to go for the kill. It might not work. Yeah, so hopefully we kill their front Axie in 1 hit. Oh, off by 1. That's the worst. So they have me. So I have some serious debuffs on me right now, which kind of sucks. I might just use that and see if it removes my debuffs. Because, I mean, they might kill me regardless. Right? So let's see. It did not remove my debuffs, and I'm probably dead here anyway, right? No, but I could roll for better cards now at least, right? Like that and that is a pretty good roll in my opinion, right? Because it removes my debuff and gives them debuff, and then I get a full strength attack. And yeah, they'll kill me here. Oh, nice. That was not bad. To know I survived until last stand is pretty cool. Here, it's going to have to be the same. My highest damage attack to remove my debuff, and then my highest damage attack with it, right? So that'll get rid of its shield probably, and that'll enough damage. Because beasts go into last stand annoyingly. 8 SLP, so it looks like the SLP is actually increasing for PvP. And it's been taking out of PvE so much, which is kind of cool. I mean, I'm not sure, honestly. I never really go into the ranked PvP this high. When I started playing 20 days ago, the PvP was not ranked. And so it's just kind of like, oh, I love when disguise rolls first. They have some heal. Okay, nothing too scary so far, and no mobility. So we are going to use double egg party. Oh, that's not fun. I might be dead now, though. Yeah, I'm dead for sure. It happens. They got a good roll. They got a good roll, you know, on the start. What's hilarious, though, is that if I didn't do the double egg party, I would have been totally fine because they have no mobility at all. Still might be fine. Perfect. I mean, is that what I meant to do? I don't think that's what I meant to do, but I'm glad it happened that way. Yeah, I assume you die, but we're gonna hope to just maybe survive, but didn't really think it would work out like that. Oh! Oh! Perfect! That's all I needed, I think. That's all I needed to survive. I think. It'll hopefully be alright. The debuff will suck. That's kind of useless, right? I mean, they're not going to have to use more than 1 energy. But I will use this to remove my debuff and at least give them something for next turn, right? So they're going to use 1 of their energy. I'm going to give them a debuff, not do too much damage. They're going to have 3. Oh, that is the worst. That is the worst. That is the worst. I mean, I die anyway, I think. Okay, that's fine. I die anyway. It would have sucked if I just survived and then I could have attacked and all I had was the heal. Man, that was completely my fault though. Off the bat, using Egg Bomb. Usually I try and get rid of it off the bat, but I should have realized that they didn't have any energy steal, so I didn't have to do anything off the bat. Usually when the opponent has energy steal, it's kind of just like, ugh. If it rolls for them, and I know they have Luna Absorb as well, so I don't want to be like starting off the bat. Definitely love the Peach Treaty, and you know what? I'll learn my lesson from last time, and I won't use Egg Bomb, although they probably only used the Piercing Sound, it seems like. And that's why I use my energy, because I don't want to start the round off at a deficit in terms of energy. And now I haven't. We're even now in terms of energy. I'm ahead in terms of HP. And you know, they don't have any mobility, so they're only going to attack my front Axie. I don't think my front Axie will actually might die. But I'm going, let's see what they have. Steel, not, oh, they have a pretty big shield, and they have that annoying aqua thing. So I'm just gonna use that, fine. And I'll use Disguise, just, you know. Okay, well, looks like I didn't need to, which is fine. That was the worst. Because now they are quite ahead in energy still. And they have energy steal, so I still have to attack, which is fine. Let's go with attempting to kill it. So they did nothing, which is good for me, because hopefully we'll kill the beast right here. Perfect. Here it's kind of hard to know what to do. I'm gonna do nothing, see what happens. See if I get, okay. So it looks like they're just going straight for that. I might not have enough shield for this, but part of the reason why I don't think I have enough shield, I think I lose. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. The energy gain on the beasts on the crit is insane. Especially if you know you're gonna crit, right? Because I think it's like if you combine it with 2 cards, you know you're gonna crit, and then like if you do it like with 2 of them, if it rolls, you get like 4 energy on the 1 attack, plus potentially more if you crit the last attack, and you already have so much morale, right? So yeah, so you have guaranteed critical strike when you combine it with 2 cards. Then you have Rampant Howl, let's say, so it can you know, okay, that's only if you're in last stand, fine. I don't know. All I know is that you just have insane crit chance and your gain, and this one doesn't have energy gain on crits, so we're okay. That one is much scarier, much scarier. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. We're good. Although we might be dead here, right? We didn't have much else to do. We didn't have any shield roll. So there's not much we could have done about it. Which is hilarious. Yeah, why do anything, right? I don't think if I use Carrot Hammer here, it does anything. And it doesn't matter because I have to actually attack now. So we're just gonna try and kill this, honestly. And then if we get any opportunity to hit this beast at the back, oh my gosh, they didn't do anything. They're giving me a chance. They're giving me a chance. They're giving me a chance. Because, right, if I get an opportunity to even hit the beast at the back, that's amazing, right? You know, that's awesome. Because now I attack first again. And, I mean, I'm just going to do that because if they use Balloon Pop, then they're going to miss everything. And there's no point of doing anything else, right? Because, I mean, I assume they're going to have 4 attacks, right? Yeah, go ahead. so they're feared. Now they're going to miss their first hit at least, I think. But they're going to hit the rest of them, I think. Do they miss everything because they use Balloon Pop? I didn't know it was that bad. That's crazy. Okay, well my front Axie's dead now probably. But that's wild. I didn't know it was like that. I kind of want to try and survive just for fun, even though I know there's no point in it. Right? But that's wild. I didn't know. So I could have just probably, you know, done a lot more damage last round. That's crazy, though. I did not know it was like that. So I still might die, right? Depending how much energy they have. And again, it would be my fault because I didn't know how. I didn't know that. Why would anyone want Balloon Pop then? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Balloon Pop is terrible. Balloon Pop is terrible. Oh my gosh. I mean, they beat me, which is fine, but man, I can't believe they used Balloon Pop though. I mean, arguably they didn't have to, right? They didn't have to use Balloon Pop. Ugh, the amount of energy destroy that they've got going on, the bug signal. You know when you see double bug signal, and bug signal can be chained across Axies. So by having multiple Axies with bug signal, annoyingly, much higher chance of stealing energy. I'm actually doing pretty terrible today, but I am in the high 1300s, or now mid 1300s, so, you know, fair enough. It's been an hour, it's been like, what, 18 minutes of and then they stole the energy that I just got, and then got it, and then stole it again, and then... See what I mean? I gained energy, and then they stole it back. Oh, gosh. Okay. What's going to happen next? I'll probably get to attack. So, and they're probably going to steal my energy again, but like, right? So, boom, boom, my shield breaks, and then I get to attack, boom, boom. Damage decrease at least, remove debuff, you're annoying, and then I'm dead. But at least next round, their front Axie will also be dead. And they're probably going to steal my energy. But maybe they won't be able to chain bug signal as easily. Are you you're so annoying. You're so annoying. I lose this one for sure. This is an annoying one. I was trying to be a little butt and like save my energy and such. But I guess I'll just use whatever provides me with the most shield each round. Not that it probably matters that much. Like even if I kill this next Axie, right? Unless they use a bunch of attacks from them, right? I think I still have to crit too. Gosh. I guess I could have went for one more attack and I would have survived. So that was my fault, right? Because I could have went for one more attack and survived. Huh, maybe not, because they had a long last stand. I wonder if I could have... I had the higher speed there, so I wonder if I could have won if I played it better in the end. I'm doing terribly, though. But see, the good thing about when you lose a lot, when you're ranked high, which sucks being ranked so high because, you know... Let's see. So we know we're going to attack first, which actually kind of sucks this round because it means we can't heal ourselves. Are we just going to give ourselves some nice debuffs, I guess, then? Oh, it sucked. What? Why attack that one? Leave me alone. Attack the other bird. Ah. The Jar Barrage did amazing. I crit on my first hit. But... okay. That sucked. Anyways, this is an annoying team I'm facing here. Can you leave me alone? Let me get some energy gain, please. I'm not gonna get to gain any energy, so they have an insane amount of energy right now, honestly. So I don't really care about wasting my energy there. You're annoying. You're really annoying. Can I please just survive a tiny bit? Thank you. And that's what the disguise was for. Just to give them a little bit of a debuff for next round. If you're gonna let me, I'm gonna do it just so that you hopefully waste some energy, but they might not. We just gotta survive. We just gotta survive this hit. Thank you. And now they you know, at least I got to survive one more hit, right? They use a lot of energy, so I think we might even be on par currently. No point of healing myself. Might as well just do damage. What's the most reasonable form of damage that would make sense? Too bad I don't have it. See, they kept stealing my energy. It's too bad. Darn it. That's the most... whatever. In case they survive, right? I mean, yeah, they didn't even come close. Am I gonna survive? Oh, no. I was like, am I gonna survive here? Now, honestly, I don't think I'll kill it. So, awkwardly going for... yeah, just... going for as much shield as possible while still... I don't know if I'll... but hoping to survive. Ugh! Didn't really work out like I hoped, but at this point, it's just one of those. Oh gosh, that is so painful. Nope, not gonna happen for me. Jeez, yeah. But I did better. I think I played that hand better, or that round better in general. Jeez, I feel like the longer I play this game, though, and the longer the game gets more and more popular, people are getting better and better as well, which kind of sucks. Because I'm not necessarily getting better and better. Ow! Why do you do that to me? So this is where I'm quite happy to have... we are going to use the full shield, sorry. Okay. This is why I bred this Axie to be faster, so that I can get my heals in more at the beginning of a match, so that even though I'm going to get some damage taken, I should be able to actually put some debuffs in, and so as my shield, oh, my shield didn't die, that kind of sucks. But they don't have any mobility. Okay. Oh, they do have poison. Good thing I checked that, eh? Because I'm pretty sure I'm about to get poisoned right now. What? Okay, or not. No, I guess just a shield. Just to heal. I assumed I was going to get poisoned there. Maybe they're waiting. This is the longest I've gone without doing much, but they don't have energy steal, and I'm not really getting like. Let's see. Let's see what they pull out here. Okay, so they got their energy. Good job. Right. Okay, I got my poison finally. Am I gonna thank you? One of those. And of course, a nice peace treaty to lower their. And I'm assuming another poison, right? Like, if I have when I'm using poison, I usually want to spread it out. If I don't know when they're gonna attack. So this is what you'd expect: poison and the shields. Yeah. Yeah. To be expected. To be expected. It's kind of a tough one, actually. So, assuming they used October Treat a few times now, so front Axie should be dead. Yep, no more October Treat. Back Axie should at least have some damage done quite considerably, right? Perfect. And they had something where they got poisoned. Why'd they get poisoned? Oh, I transferred my debuff, sorry. Now we attacked first, so we're just gonna get rid of like our debuff by attacking. And same thing here, get rid of our debuff by attacking. Nothing crazy. Our front Axie is gonna die, but does not matter. No point of using Disguise even, just in case 6 times 3, 18, 18 times 2, 36. Yeah, I'm dead either way. So maybe I should have used Disguise. I don't know, doesn't really matter. I'm really only attacking here to get rid of my debuffs. It seems to have a good amount of, and good thing I attacked too, but they have oh, that healed just in time. I love that. I love that so much. Well, since you're giving me a fun time, I expect you to what? I just need as much shield as possible on this one, right? Yeah. Because you're dead. And then maybe I should have just used a heal on the front. Would it have made sense? No, it wouldn't have made sense. Oh. But it'll be alright. As long as their shield isn't huge, but it seems like it's going to be annoyingly. But at least I'm not aquatic, right? But that aqua stock is probably going to be annoying. I'm hoping they use nothing or some random attack to kill me. But if I were them, I'd use Disguise. So hopefully they use Disguise. It only has 30 shield. Nope, they use 2. Meanie Pants. They knew what they were doing. They used both. For the shield, I suppose. Am I going to go for the shield? I am going to go for the shield. A little bit less damage, but it won't matter with Insectivore anyways. I did not do enough damage to kill, but hopefully no, not enough to survive. Dang it. Yeah, those things hurt. Those things hurt. Good fight. That was a fun one. Now I'm dropping into the 1200s again, where I like to be. You know, I was at like 1390 something just now when I just came on. That's not fun. Everyone's got like perfectly manicured teams, and I'll get there I mean, maybe I'll get there eventually. Having a more like I do want to eventually get an Axie with switch out Siprac, which would help, and hopefully have more HP in the front too. I mean, I would love to be closer to 500 for my health. Oh my gosh, it's past 10 p.m. It's been an hour and 14 minutes. I'm taking forever. I missed my meeting. I'm late. I guess I'm missing my meeting. I should say that something, but I mean, This is why I can't keep up with everything that goes on in life, because the meeting was at 11 a.m. usually before, which was fine. It fit my day perfectly, and then luckily they have an aquatic Axie in the front, so I'll do a little more damage as I attack, which is good. But gosh, I'm doing quite terribly, and I'm sorry for anyone who might actually be watching this. Don't watch this. I'm doing terribly today. I'm not even gonna share this with anybody. I'm just gonna be like, yo, look, I did. Oh, okay, this should be an easy win, considering I just killed them and they used all their energy there. But honestly, you never know, because... Anyways, yeah. So, missed EIP meeting. I suppose I'll try and watch it later. There's so much going on today. Honestly, this is kind of why I don't try and sign on to things in terms of like something sick. I don't know how to explain it, but like, I try not to sign on to things that are scheduled like that, because every day I go through is just like its own awkward schedule. Am I gonna die here without having used shipwreck or anything? That's okay, good. As long as I get the attack off, we're good to go, right? You're annoying. You are so annoying. You are so annoying. You are so annoying. You're not gonna kill me, but for that impotence, you know what? I appreciate that effort, though. That was an amazing effort right there. You tried to kill me. You tried to come after me. You know, but luckily I will survive simply because of Egg Bomb, right? Egg Bomb. Even if this Axie did survive, they attacked the back Axie, and my middle Axie was fast enough to attack next. But jeez, and the only bad thing about winning is that we go back up the rankings to 1300s. But and this is why. So my team has been improved now. By improving my middle Axie, but now you can definitely see that my front Axie, with having just shipwreck, is having a lot of problems. We're gonna go again. Oh, a lot of poison. A lot of poison. So we're only gonna use. Annoying. I'm glad I used something, because that little bit of shield might help me survive. The only annoying part is that we don't have Sweet Party. So I wanted to save the blackmails, because... Okay, let's do it this way then. Not really what I was expecting to do, but... happy I did it that way in the end, because now I'm still alive. Not anymore. Oh snap! Somehow I survived. I don't know how that worked. Still no Sweet Party. But lots of poison. That's annoying. Because normally what I would want to do here is... No, I'll wait. Still no use of poison. Okay, well here, obviously, what we are going to do is, right, actually not obviously, I'm expecting there to be some poison now. Okay, good. I transfer it back. Oh no, okay, but the good thing now is that I can transfer both of these to the opponent. And this, I'm glad I got to record this. This is why I made sure that both of my back birds had blackmail, for this fun reason. This is gonna be so fun to play out because they have high speed. I'm gonna attack first. I'm gonna transfer poison to them once. I'm gonna transfer poison to them again. And then, I mean, they have 6 poison and there's no way they win now. And I love that. And now, of course, if they had removed debuff or whatever, it'd be even more fun. But I definitely really love my 2 back birds. currently for the strategy that, yeah, until they gave up. Awesome. But my front Axie does need to change, does need to upgrade. I will do it eventually. Maybe over the weekend I'll go shopping for a new Axie. Maybe I'll do a live stream. You know what? I'm going home this weekend. They don't have any energy steal again. So it's making me want to not do anything off the front. But I'm always just like... That's why I'm going to get Peace Treaty at the beginning. Okay, well, glad I did something. Glad they used Balloon Pop. Thank you. I hate Balloon Pop. But I did some damage. They missed me. Perfect. I like when I get Peace Treaty because I enjoy applying the debuff. Shipwreck, if my shield breaks, I get plus attack, so it means that Peace Treaty is plus attack, and then of course I want to use Carrot Hammer. They have no energy steal, so that's like what really gets me. When someone has a lot of energy steal, I pretty much just can't beat them, which is alright. Might just use Risky Feather and just go for the kill. Oh, perfect. Go for the kill. Sucks that we didn't get the energy gain, and we're not going to get the kill unless we crit. But, you know, we will get the kill on the next... Actually, let's do this. I was going to use the back Axie, but I was like, to get rid of the debuff, but I was like, just in case they do some annoying stuff. So maybe I should have used my back Axie to get rid of the debuff and still kill it. Oh, shoot. I forgot I used... Never mind, sorry. I don't think I'll die, though. No, I will die. But Last Stand might... No, 106... Oh, yeah, that carrot hair. Always on my plant. So I shouldn't even say frustrating, because... They're going to have a lot of attacks now, annoyingly. I think I might lose this one, even though I'm faster. Because they just had a lot of time when they didn't use any energy. Am I just going to go for luck? Okay, okay. Oh, snap. I can't do that. Sorry. Yeah, gosh. Yeah. I was like, let me go for luck and hope I crit, but... Yes, I know you're dead regardless. And the heal. That's a good, okay. Well, I mean, I can do that. I mean, I'm dead anyway, but, I can't even remember. The funny thing is I can't even remember how my, front Axie died, to be honest. So, it's just like... I should just give up, honestly. Maybe they'll use this Axie, but Woodman Powder hurts. Oh my gosh. It'll be over now anyway. So tell you, once you break into the 1300s, life gets tough, man. Yeah, dropping back down to the 1200s, where I like to be. Okay, let's see. 2 more wins. This has been the longest stream I have done. 1 hour and 23 minutes. This is the longest it's taken me in a very long time. To be fair, I did start at very, very high up the rankings, which probably didn't help. Actually, let's just do that. See, this is more what I'm used to seeing, you know? Oh, snap. Yeah, Risky Feather, Egg Bomb, Blackmail. Is that the same thing? Oh, I have Insectivore. Ooh, they have Peace Treaty. Ooh, they have like the exact same Axie I want, but better. Like they have this Axie that I have. But instead of Egg Bomb, I have Sweet Party. Ooh, I want that one. Axie number 168960. I'm actually gonna pull it up on the marketplace. I want to see it. shoot. No, sorry. Let me pull it up on. Sorry. I think I can just do highest ID. Sorry. It's not working. Refresh. Okay, so highest ID for sale. Can I just put in like, oh, speed is 61. Because I can just put in the Axie stats, right? Oh, sorry, no. I put morale to 61. Speed 61. And then morale is 41. So I can just put morale low. And now there's only one page of Axies that are even on this list now. Awesome. And then which one is it? Oh, it's not for sale. Aw, I guess I can't find it if it's not for sale, but I want it, whoever you are. This is like I want this Axie to be my back Axie. Oh gosh, but there's none for sale exactly like it currently. Because Insectivore is great. I do like the little bit of extra shield, but I mean, Peace Treaty gives almost the same amount of shield, a little bit of extra damage. I just died, but I got extra. What? You suck. You suck. This is probably not a good idea either, eh? Oh my gosh! I better kill you this hit, eh? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Although I think it takes away my Risky Feather. Oh no, it takes... I thought I got ability disabled, but... So they're gonna attack first. Most definitely killing my front Axie. So all I can do is hope and pray. I don't think the debuff will matter. Let's see. That worked, I suppose. Because now they have to attack me to kill me. Let's hope. Yeah. So they take... Right? They use all their hits to kill me. And they're going to attack first, sadly. But this is where I do like Insectivore. Right? Because this is the most shield I can hope to have. I might still die, but this is the best I could hope to achieve, right? They have 3 cards. I was hoping they only had 2, right? I think I still lose regardless. Okay, so I got to attack, barely, and I crit, but it wasn't enough. And you could see how Peace Treaty was amazing because they got me down to -4 attack on my first hit. Whereas maybe if I was only at -2, it would have been like a 70-something damage instead of 30-something damage. Which at a crit would have might have been 140, you know, maybe. I don't know. Still wasn't enough, but obviously you could see how Peace Treaty is better than Insectivore in these situations. So no energy steal. Oh, thank you, thank you. I should be all, I mean, okay. This energy steal, which actually is awesome. Oh, wait. Sorry. Yes. Which I'm not too worried about because the energy steal that they have is in the front of their team. So all I have to do is kill that one Axie. And they're not even stealing, they're just gaining, right? So I'm not worried about them. They're not stealing my energy. They're just gaining energy, which is totally fine. And very different, right? So here, hopefully I'll kill this front Axie. Even if I don't, I'm assuming they'll use some Kataro Bite or whatever. Oh. they just use the energy gain, which is great for me. My shield will not break, but I killed them regardless, and all they got was 1 energy, and they have no more energy gain on the rest of their team, from what I understand. Yeah, perfect. So, now, that's not going to be what we do. Actually, it is going to be what we do. Just in case we crit, I don't really... Okay, it would have been fine. Against aquatic Axie, that birds do enough damage where there was not a high chance of them surviving. They might do nothing here. Okay, so here is just to hopefully survive, so that they wasted 4 energy and that I have survived and kept 1 energy for 1 more turn. Wasn't trying to do any damage there, don't worry. If I get, so for example, now my Axie is definitely dead, so I could do nothing and just try and kill it for sure next round, right? So again, they had, make them use the cards that they had sitting there, and all that shield would have been annoying. I would have barely done any damage. But now I have much more cards and 5 energy, so then, and I attack first, right? So their speed, so Coolberry would have been too slow. Coolberry's speed was like 48 or something like that. Now, with this Axie, I'm faster, so I'm able to, they still have a huge shield, right, because of her fresh, but I'll take down the shield without too much difficulty, and then, even if, I still kill them, right? So, the speed boost was kind of why that back end happened like that. I still have a bit of heal. Did I get it finally? Oh my gosh, I still need 1 more. Sorry, this is taking forever. But probably mostly because PvE took a long time for me today. What I will commit some time to doing... Ooh. This does not look fun. This does not look fun. I'll use the peace tree next time. But I wanted to I'm assuming this applies stun when struck by aquatic or bird class cards, right? So I'm assuming stun is incoming. So I'll use that and get stunned, right? But I'm lowering... Oh no, I didn't get stunned. Weird. Weird flex. Weird flex. The heal. Actually, on one of my other teams, I want that. That was actually perfectly played. Thank you, thank you. I won't be able to kill you, but at least I got the energy and took down your shield a little bit. Since I attack first on both counts, why don't we do one of those? The heal isn't needed, but when I have the extra energy available from the heal, what this Axie's job is to do is stay alive and keep getting the energy so my birds can keep doing their thing. Okay? So that's all we're trying to do here. If this Axie can just stay alive, that carrot's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah. Dang it. 54 morale. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So we're gonna have to keep. They might do nothing here, annoyingly. They've got a good amount of shield. I don't know if I can take this one. They've got a good amount of shield. You know? These crits are not fun today. Okay? It'd be very nice if you could stop critting on me. Just doing my best to survive and hopefully kill this front Axie. I mean, not expecting much, right? Yeah, not expecting much. But, you know, I don't like to give up usually. I do sometimes, just because I'm trying to speed run something, I go through something quickly. But no, not much difference here. This is a very good team. The draw the card is what definitely. I don't have any way to draw cards personally, and so I think that's also why I want that shield, is because peace treaty for sure. Actually, any energy steal? Oh, interesting. Generate 1 energy when attacking a buffed target. So they got some energy gain, an interesting use one. I like that. High damage and more of an offensive energy gain instead of what I have is more of a defensive energy gain. But the dark swoop is gonna hurt, I'm sure. But that's all right. Man, seeing the other Axie though really makes me want to go and try and like, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry, if it was in play, it couldn't have been in the marketplace. But I think I was more looking for an Axie that had the same traits. But, yeah, this is not a good hand. Because, I mean, don't really want to be using Egg Bomb without Blackmail. And this is why, if I had Peace Treaty here, I would use it, but Insectivore, it's like, fine, Insectivore. Fine. Yeah. And that is kind of why I have Insectivore, to try and keep me alive. The problem is, right, so yes, I stayed alive because of Insectivore. If I didn't have Insectivore there, I would have died, because that extra 10 defense is what kept me alive. But if I had Peace Treaty, I might have felt comfortable using Egg Bomb or something else as well. Oh, that sucks. Ugh. Anyways. Have to use this anyways, since we know that they have... Yeah, see, you know they're going to come. And they pretty much wasted their energy there because they used 2 attacks. And we've got a head start on their next one. Thank you. That is good enough. Because they're probably going to come for my back Axie again, right? Usually when someone has Dark Swoop, they just continually go for the back. Oh, they didn't. Oh, that crit was annoying. Got the energy back, though. And as long as we don't die here, we should be all right. Ooh. That's going to be so close. So close. That is frustrating. Okay, well, we're going to use all the energy, though. Because we like, things might get split up where we survive. Regardless, don't crit, please. Thank you. It'll be enough to at least get the damage out. And at this point, it's kind of hard to know what to do, right? Like, I'm assuming, like, is that the smartest thing to do, right? I'm assuming my front Axie is dead here regardless, right? So using Peace Treaty might be a good idea. Using Disguise might be a good idea. Okay, so I mean, I'll probably just survive anyways. Okay, I'll get Peace Treaty in, fine. Lower their attack even more, and fine, I'll get Disguise in. And now it's just luck, because actually, it's not just luck. Because I know I can lower their attack even more, and then forget. Ooh, this is so hard. Because they get to attack first. So I think I have to split it up. Right? Yeah, because, you know, it was nice to just survive, and I gained the energy. So now I have 3 energy. Chance of survival, minimal. But that's where the mobility of Dark Swoop, I guess, comes into play. They were able to kind of like, If I got lucky, I could have chosen the right one or went. This is why I'm a bad poker player. I have a hard time going all in. So obviously on that hand, I could have won if I just did all my attacks from one Axie or the other. Like I could have healed myself instead of using anything from the front Axie. And here again, having Peace Treaty would be great on my back Axie. This is making me want to breed my back Axie more, which is probably a good thing. The only annoying part is that I've actually got to breed my back Axie with a pure. So I don't think I have any pures with Peace Treaty. I don't know how much that would cost. Oh gosh, there's one for sale for like $200. Okay, it was a pure bird, or I don't know if it's pure. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's pure, but 61 speed bird. Jeez, that looks painful. Wait, do they have any mobility, or is it just attacking the front Axie? It is just attacking the front Axie, so it kind of just makes sense to use an insane amount of shipwreck, you know, because we're assuming they're going to break that shield regardless, right? Yeah, they have no problem breaking my shield. Max speed DPS. Ooh, this actually looks like a lot of fun, actually. It adds Clam Slash, apply plus attack to this Axie when attacking a beast, bug, or mech targets. Apply -2 attacks, so it has Risky Feather still. Man, they still got the kill in. Good job on you guys. Good job on you guys. It has Peace Treaty, and it would get triple threat into my team, where it attacks twice if this Axie has any debuffs. And I don't know if minus attack counts as a debuff, but that would be amazing. I kind of want this Axie, but it's a bit expensive. But I think I'll put an off. It's 0.5 ETH. I would put an offer on it. That doesn't seem like it would make much sense, does it? 360 isn't even going to be enough. We're going to see if that works. Right? It might not work. It might work. One. Oh, it would have been enough, I think. No, it wouldn't have. Needed the fourth one. Oh, but the minus attack. Oh, it didn't work out for me. That's alright. Glad I killed the one. I don't want any debuffs, and I'm going to need some shield. So yeah, this Axie looks really cool. I want it. It's half an ETH. It has some children. Let's see how the children are. So, oh, I killed it. I feel like I have to just go for the kill now, though, right? Like that's what. Wait, why did I do that? It's okay. Even the crit wouldn't have helped me win, right? Yeah, I'm dead regardless at this point. This is tough to get these wins in, eh? Although, again, so this one has Clamshell, Blackmail, Peace Treaty, Speed 61. Wait. This one looks amazing too. Oh, but it's not for sale. It sold for 0.35. This one, PvE don't sell. The name of the Axie. 61 speed, Peace Treaty, Cock-a-doodle-doo, Risky Feather. Cock-a-doodle-doo would be great for PvE, Blackmail, and Risky Feather. Dang, so I gotta find one for sale. Let's see. Oh, it has a weird child. Who childed that one? Not max speed, but it has apply stench and poison, target fastest enemy, and triple threat. Not bad, not something I would want, but its parent is on sale too. And then Swallow 61 had kids. Oh, it had another max speed DPS kid. Wait a second. Children, Swallow 61. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm not paying very much attention. I need to be doing a better job at that. Hopefully it's a kill. Awesome sauce. Oh no. Oh, well, I got the, you know what? I got the energy gain in. It's all that matters. You know, could have been worse, could have been better. Dude, these beast hits hurt so much. That's why they're there. Do I keep it alive? Maybe. But to start, let's get rid of all of our debuffs. Oops. And give us another debuff. Anyways. Oh, this one doesn't have... This one bred 0 times. Oh, this Swallow 61 has not bred. Someone bought it for 0.35F. Oh, it has 0 breeds. Seller was Spleen Babble. Is that who owns the parent? Spleen Babble? No. Jeez. I need to figure out who has these things. Definitely gonna use the heal. Actually, we're not gonna use the heal. Do we use the heal? Darn it, I used the heal. Couldn't help myself. Could not help myself. Time was clicking down. I wasn't paying attention. Perfect. Oh no, that did not help. The whole point was to try and survive this round, right? But the crit kind of ruined that for me, but that's all right. Let's do that. Good old-fashioned normal stuff. Although, you know, so luckily we got them off. Although, gosh, darn it. Oh, perfect. The back axe is attacking. Good, good, good. Looks like we'll get the win here, regardless at this point. But I should have been paying more attention. And that looks like this stream almost took me 2 hours today. So not the best energy gain, you know. But it's all right. It happens. What does that sleep even do? I don't know. Either way, oh my gosh. I was kind of just worried. I don't know what the sleep does. So I'll let this dude do that. You know, you can keep stunning me because actually, let's use that and then that. Right. So much fun. So much fun. But now at least I don't have that debuff, right? So the first hit should stun me. Wait, I can't remember anymore which one hit was first. I just used 2 frisky feathers, man. I can't remember which one stunned. I think the first hit should hit. And this, yeah, now I'm stunned. Okay, yeah, whatever. I can't remember all these. And I didn't get any SLP for that after all that. That's hilarious. But doesn't matter. Quest is done. I can claim. Look at our inventory. We're almost at 1,000. I am not going back to it. I mean, I might go back to adventure later. The EIPIP meeting was supposed to be now. But I suppose I missed that. Maybe I'll pop back into adventure. Actually, I don't think I can. I think they took away the ability. Oh, you know what I can do with this weaker team? I can do levels I didn't do yet. I don't think I did. Anyway, I can level 10. Interesting. But it's interesting that like some days I go through like a level 11 to like 20 something, and well, these will be easy enough, and I'll get 100 SLP quite quickly. Today, it must be that if you keep not all three axes alive, you get less SLP from the rounds. Because I was having axes die almost every single time this round today. But yeah, I was planning on getting off now, but that took so long that I think I'm just gonna level up this middle Axie for a bit, waste some energy, Yeah, it took me, what was it? 29 energy to do that. Which is hilarious. Um, which means I lost at least well over, like, what? I played 20 rounds, almost 20 rounds of PvP, sorry. And I keep forgetting how weak this Axie is. Sorry. Oh gosh, 100% my fault. I'm so used to just having like level 25 Axies all the way through, where I can use whatever attack I want. I think that's why I wasn't surviving as easily. Cause when you get so used to doing, like, for example, this wouldn't even kill this Big Fang here, even with all three of these attacks. So remembering that, and then remembering to use like, and I don't have Coolberry anymore, and Coolberry is going to be like my life. Oh, I should use Coolberry. You know what? I'm going to switch to Coolberry after this. And just, I'm going to play until Coolberry gets to level 25. And then I'll hop off, take Mika out for a skate. I had a lot of other things to do today. Already missed the EIP meeting. There's the Flamingo DAO call at noon, I think. And hopefully I will make that call. I should. I'll go, but like, for example, the skate might be long. It's so cold today though that usually I'm skating a bit shorter these days. Jeez, and even my front Axie might die because the heals that I'm getting are so terrible. Oh, it's hilarious. So this is also why my middle Axie needs to be leveled up, because obviously it's quite useless to have this level 6 Axie hanging around for too long. Oops. A little bit of lag, didn't get to use all the attacks, but all the cards, that's okay. But yeah, today I'll probably deposit SLP again into Uniswap after this, before I go on the skate. Yeah, do some LP. The volume on LP has come down a little bit. Oh gosh, I did die. Volume did come down a bit, which, you know, not that big of a deal. I think it was at about 100% per year in returns previously, which is obviously a bit high, higher than necessary. So that was great. Now it's come down a bit. I'll do a little. I'll show the page. I have it up after this. Oh, I got a little 18 on my You Got Mail as well. That's way too expensive though. Half an ETH for that Axie. Jeez. That's crazy though. Looks like not much peace treaty around though. So maybe right now half an ETH is an appropriate amount. Okay, I'm gonna switch my teams out. Actually, I'm gonna have to make a new team real quick. Let's just switch these out. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Edit. Let's change you, because there's no point of you being there. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's put you there. Sorry. Let's put Coolberry in front. It's strong enough to survive most things. Let's put you here. And let's put you in the back. These are the most important that we have to level up for now. And then these guys could definitely do these levels. So we'll go, now that we know we're probably not getting we're not getting SLP for the second time you play a round, it doesn't really matter if you do rounds like upwards from 1 up or go up from the top down. So what I might start doing is doing, like, maybe tomorrow what I'll do, I think I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm going to go through the PvE rounds from 1 all the way up, but changing my teams each round to kind of level up a bit each time with different Axies. Oh, my neck. Why did I do that? Sorry. It won't matter for level 9 nearly as much as it did previously, but it's a bit silly. I don't have heal on my back Axie. Yeah, the only heal I have now is on my front Axie, which is totally fine for levels like 11 and and below, because there's no stench. So all the Lunitians are only gonna attack your front Axie. So as long as you just continue. Oh wait, I do have heal back here. Wait, cool. I forgot about that. I didn't realize I had two Axies with Sweet Party on right now. Yeah, so once Coolberry hits level 25, I will stop using Coolberry. There's kind of no point. I'm kind of just wasting energy leveling up Axies that don't need the levels. Also, Coolberry can heal itself, which is awesome. So this is actually a pretty good formation because Coolberry can heal itself, and the back Axie can heal the front Axie if I use Egg Bomb. So maybe you might think about having a plant in the middle that has Egg Bomb, and then a front Axie that has lots of damage and also has Sweet Party or something that can heal itself. And that way your back Axie, your plant in the middle can take some damage from time to time, and then you can heal it with your back Axie with Sweet Party, and then even if all your Axies died, your back Axie could also heal itself. I like Sweet Party more than other, I can't even remember who's who anymore. They're all birds and they all look the same to me when I'm trying to pick attacks, so I just pick them, yeah. Coolberry is one of my favorite Axies. At level 25, it honestly just crits so much that, well, I'm facing level 7 big things, right? So, most things are going to crit. Even my morale is 138. So all the birds should eventually start critting quite often. This bird at the back is level 6, so obviously, morale of 52 is not going to be insane. But this bird does have a higher morale at base level than Coolberry and a higher speed. I think it's better in every way for the most part. Except for the health. The health is a bit lower, which I don't really care about for a bird, even though it's a healing bird. So you can see my Coolberry is really close to leveling up. We're going to get there. So again, only 2 SLP on that one. And you can see how, like, at the higher levels, you're getting like 18, I got 25 SLP on one level, on level like 22 one time, which was awesome. But on these lower levels, not so much. Man, I'm actually getting I can't stop thinking about buying a bird, about getting Insectivore off of this, because I got this for PvE mostly, but now I want a PvP. I mean, even for PvE, Peace Treaty would be a little bit better. All I can think about right now is someone's got to. So if you're a breeder, and that actually might be enough. If you're a breeder and you breed Axies, can you please breed me a bird that has Egg Bomb, Blackmail, Risky Feather, and Peace Treaty? Because that's all around good for King. It's not. It's good for PvE. It's good for PvP. I like things that are consistent and simple. Risky Feather is relatively hard to use sometimes. Insectivore just sucks in comparison to Peace Treaty, but it's all right. I mean, it's still okay. Don't get me wrong. It sucks in relation to Peace Treaty. Okay, so for example, I paid, I think, how much did I pay for mine? I want to say I paid 0.1 ETH for this Axie, right? And it's 0.5 ETH for Peace Treaty being in there. So you can see how it could be very lucrative for me to buy any bird that has Peace Treaty in that slot, right? And start breeding. So if I buy this bird that has Peace Treaty in that slot and I breed this Axie 5 times, let's say, sorry, not this Axie, this Axie 5 times, keeping the max speed bird, any Axie I get that ends up having Egg Bomb, Blackmail, Risky Feather, and Insectivore should sell for at least $50, probably quite a bit more, right? Because $50 was Insectivore. Peace Treaty is just insanely better. I don't know, it's kind of funny, like, I can't stop thinking about it once I've seen it, because now I know that it's out there and someone has it besides me. I should have written down the note so I can, like, message because you can go on Etherscan and use your Etherscan address to message people, or you can go on OpenSea and leave people, like, offers. So maybe I would offer, like, 0.2 ETH or, like, 0.3 ETH for it. I wouldn't pay 0.5, it's a bit much. I do see why it's here in the marketplace. It already has 2 breeds, too. If it was 0 breeds for 0.5 ETH, maybe it's still a bit much in my opinion. It's just so expensive. It's the only one on the marketplace, though, and I think that's why it commands such a high price. You know, I think Peachtree is one of the best debuffs or the best moves on the map. Having all 3 Axies on my team with Peachtree at the same time would be amazing. And getting any max speed bird with Peachtree would be absolutely insane. So that's the goal. The goal is to keep looking. I'm not going to buy this one, probably. But in the marketplace, the goal is to continue looking for Axies that are, you know, because, I mean, speed's such an important... oh, shoot. I put down the morale. My bad. That was my bad. 1 second. I screwed up there. I messed up. Don't get me wrong. I set the morale lower because I was looking for a specific Axie. 100% my fault and 100% not like what I should have done. That was 100% my fault. Let me see. Okay, so now the minimum price is $100. Sorry, 0.21 ETH is the floor price for this. And if I wanted the floor price, sorry, let's do that. I would get Ill Omened, so apply Jinx to target for 2 rounds. I don't even know what Jinx does. I would get Egg Bomb, and I would get Cool Breeze. Apply Chill. Honestly, not the best traits, but I would breed in, all I really want is Peachtree, and I would breed in the rest of the traits. At the same time, remember, I'm trying to improve this Axie, so I'd rather buy one that already has Egg Bomb and already has Blackmail and already has, or has improvements on Egg Bomb and Blackmail, right? So I'm trying to improve on Egg Bomb and Blackmail. I do actually also like Blackmail, so I do want Blackmail to stay in the attacks. Okay, so once I put Blackmail in, the cheapest, oh sorry, I want lowest price to come up first, sorry. Jeez, let's do that. So now the lowest price is 0.27 ETH, but 7 breeds. Okay, and then 0.3 ETH for, okay, so this is more realistic of what something I would buy. Okay, it's 0.3 ETH. It's a bird, max speed. It has, ooh, it has Blackmail, which we like. So Blackmail is just here, transfer all debuffs. Has Peace Treaty, has Headshot, which has no shield at all, but applies, but does 130 damage, so quite a bit of damage, and Cool Breeze. And so, and also Headshot disables the other target's horn card. So that would disable Egg Bomb for some people. It would disable Sweet Party for others, which would be awesome in my opinion. Cool Breeze, not bad. 110 damage and 30, so similar to Peachtree Insectivore levels. It just has great Axie. But with 0 breeds, that is kind of better. I mean, more along the lines of what I'd want. And then, I don't even know what to use, cause like, there's one with, ooh, a rare Winghorn. That's actually pretty cool. So this one has Winghorn in its head. This is actually kind of cool. I've never seen a, sorry, I'm like not paying attention. I leveled up one of my Axies at least. Let's see where we're at. We're at level 7. We still have, it's funny. We might not even get to 100 SLP max gain at this point, but we will hopefully get there. But this Axie has early bird, which I like. Deal 120% damage if this Axie attacks first, but also has Smart Shot. So normally everyone has the bird where you can attack the fastest Axie, which is fine, but it's kind of boring to me. But what I really am enjoying here is that with Winghorn, I have one Axie that has it, but not with max speed, so I can't breed it in and have it with a max speed Axie. But Winghorn would allow me to attack a middle Axie. It just skips the front. And in my opinion, that would allow me to kill the beasts a lot quicker than I face. Being able to kill a bird quickly is one thing, which is awesome. But being able to kill the middle beast off the bat, because beasts die so quickly, and no one's ever usually using their shield, and beasts always have the energy gain and the massive crits. So yeah, it'd be really cool to get that into my my gene or Aimery's gene pool, I suppose. But that one's 0.5 ETH again. So again, if I could buy that and put it in the gene pool, but pretty expensive. There's another one that has 4 breeds already, but it's also 0.44 ETH, which is much higher than I want to spend on any Axies currently. Let's see. Honestly, the best priced one is probably the 0.3 ETH one with 0 breeds. Geez, this is tough, eh? Let's take out Pigeon Post. And we need to get a little cheaper on this, I think. It's a bit expensive. So now we got down to 0.14 ETH if all we want is Peace Treaty and max speed. Let's look at the cheapest one. It has Egg Bomb, which I don't like that much, but okay, good. We got 2 SLP there. So no matter what, we'll be able to get 100 SLP today in the PvE. Arguably though, it's taken me a long time to do. But I like live streaming this entire thing because in my opinion it shows that no, it doesn't always take me 59 minutes to do this. Yes, most days I do it in about an hour to get about 180, 190 SLP. But as you can see, some days PvP is difficult and PvE is not giving me all the SLP I used to get. I think they are tuning the game a little bit to lower the SLP dispersal in PvE, which would make sense, which would make the SLP price go up, which is a good thing. Also, I think they're focusing more on PvP because that's what pushes the marketplace. The PvP is also, PvP is what pushes the whole game, right? I'm thinking about buying an Axie. I mean, I'm weird. I want to buy these Axies for PvE because I don't know. I want to put some genes, more cooler genes into Aimery's gene pool, and if I'm going to be earning money off the game, why not support people who are selling? And it's a way to like buy NFTs and support NFTs and all that. Do all that while still having some sort of economic benefit to myself, right? I'm not like buying some other, a random NFT that I'm not really participating in, Buying these NFTs will, allow me to breed rare Axies for Aimery and sell those in the future. Oh, look, we got level 25 eventually, finally. So for these last few, I mean, there's no point wasting any energy. So for the last 4 levels I'm going to do, we are going to change our team once again, and we are going to maybe we'll level this one up. Yeah, why not? And let's make sure we can actually heal you. Poison is, I'll have quite a lot of damage on these. But poison is quite fun in the front, especially on lower levels. Each tick does 3 damage. So, I won't even, yeah. Each tick does 3 damage. So at lower levels, it actually is quite effective because as long as you can keep your front Axie alive, you will eventually beat I don't know. I enjoy poison because if you can just keep your front Axie alive for levels up until level like 11 or so, up until you get like stench and stuff where they start attacking your back Axies. But if you just have like Sweet Party and some strong defensive, this is not a good example of defensive abilities. I bred this to try and be like, I wanted 1 defensive ability, 2 offensive abilities, and Gas Unleash, and I got 3 offensive abilities, but it's all right. It actually is quite fun to use. like for like drawn out like rounds, like against when you're facing I guess when you first start facing Little Rocks, or honestly, it's for the boss round. It was really fun. As I said, I would just keep sitting at the back, and because the boss was at the front, I would just keep hitting poison every couple rounds. And even though this guy never got attacked, it was able to kind of tick poison, and by the end, because it had high HP, it's able to survive as well. But yeah. It's not the best Axie, but it'll do the job for now, and it'll do the job for these lower levels. So what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to name this team like Leveling Up or something like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this team as I go from levels like 1 up, like tomorrow, let's say. And this is going to start being like my level up team, just because these 2 back Axies need to level up. And this Axie here, I don't need it for anything. But it's already level 19, right? So why not get it to max level? It'll happen eventually. And honestly, that poison with 3 offensive cards, I really think that I actually might use it for certain things. And I think, honestly, I would like to change the cards potentially that are here. But it does have Peace Treaty, which I like. And it does have poison, which I like. So I did breed a different, yeah. So maybe if I can get Carrot Hammer in here. Although I think Carrot Hammer would replace, what's it called? I don't need any of this. I could just use this. I think Carrot Hammer would replace Gas Unleashed. I can't remember. I've got to look into it. That's not anywhere close to my radar list. I don't actually breed that much, even though I call it like Aimery's Axie Farmer. Oh wait, I can do. I don't breed that often. I bred a lot in the beginning, and then ever since SLP's gone up so much, I feel like I should be thinking a lot like more carefully about like what I'm breeding and why. Like, is it really useful for like the traits that I'm trying to have go throughout on Aimery's team and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, no shield on Big Fangs usually, so the poison will be enough. No point of wasting too much energy. Great, great, great. Again, not going to be much SLP or experience in these beginning levels. But, as I do it, over time, I'll get it. So, no big deal, no big deal. This team would be fun to try in PvP. I'll probably lose very quickly if I tried this team in PvP, but I kind of want to try it. Because I'd have Peace Treaty in the front, Peace Treaty in the back, and sadly, no Peace Treaty in the back. Man, I'm not going to stop thinking about that max speed bird with Peace Treaty. I'm gonna have to buy one eventually, because they're just so expensive. Like I paid 0.1 ETH for this one, and I consider that quite a lot. Like it's pretty expensive, and now because of that, I'm moving up the ranks. I've made my money back quite quickly in PvP. Sorry, because of that, and then because of that, I was able to also breed and upgrade Coolberry. Right, so to show, I was able to use the Axie I purchased, which is this one, right? Which tried to get Blackmail and Egg Bomb and Risky Feather in there. My main goal here was to get Blackmail into my traits, right? Because I wanted to be able to remove my debuffs. And then obviously because of Blackmail, I like having Egg Bomb because it's a good ability to be able to like have a little bit of mobility to high damage attack. There are better ones out there for sure. But so in my opinion, Egg Bomb actually makes your character worth a bit less on a pure speed Axie. But if you have Blackmail in there, it makes up for it. In my opinion, that's kind of like where I take and that's kind of why this Axie was so cheap in my opinion, was because it had Egg Bomb. In my opinion, Egg Bomb is not something I'm looking to like keep around. It's just something that has stuck around, and so that's fine. But in this Axie, for example, Egg Bomb is gone. Sweet Party came up instead, which is perfect, and I got Peace Treaty as well. A relatively high speed at 58. Obviously, it's not going to be max speed Axie because I bred it with, I bred it with Coolberry up here, who is not max speed whatsoever. 49, sorry, I thought it was 48, it's 49. But I wanted to get rid of Heartbreak. And so by getting rid of Heartbreak, I got this Axie, which is definitely an improvement. But now I am still thinking about, okay, how do I improve the one that I purchased? The way I would do that would be in, adding Peace Treaty. Only problem there is that I pretty much have to buy another Axie and then add Peace Treaty in. So a lot of times it might just make more sense for me to purchase a whole new Axie to go back there. For example, there's one here. How much is this one? Oh wait. Oh wait. I see one that's perfect. I'm gonna buy it without, I'm actually not gonna say much. I'm gonna buy it probably later on today. I finally found one. If someone buys it off me because they see this live, that's fine actually. But I'll talk about it regardless. It has egg bomb, so it is cheaper. It does have 3 breeds, so that is a negative. But I do have enough SLP to still breed regardless. My Axie here only has 1 breed, so it only costs, I think, like 800 SLP to breed that. It wouldn't be that bad. And it would sell for at least, as long as it had Peace Treaty. Oh gosh. If it had Peace Treaty, it would sell for quite well. Either way, it'll be a pure speed bird. And it has another attack that I want to bring into my traits, as well as Peace Treaty. The only problem with that, I would probably get Egg Bomb again, which I don't actually want, because I might not get Blackmail. I gotta see. It'd be an expensive Axie to bring in, but I still think I might do it. Anyways, that was, my morning quest. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna go through, sorry, let's pull that down. Let's go through Uniswap. Okay, so this number changes quite often. I don't look at it very often, to be honest. The amount of liquidity that's in the pool will change drastically based on the price of SLP and the price of ETH. So it gives a good indication on the graph, but again, every time you deposit, it'll change it as well. I haven't deposited in a few days, so you can get some indication. I was at 397, 355, 356, 400 again, and I think yesterday I was like 410 or something like that, which is great, cool. More importantly, is the fees I've earned, which do also change based on the price of SLP and ETH, but it gives more of a daily or weekly indicator. Probably at this point is a better indication. So 8,000 seconds ago, when I refreshed it before I started playing today, it was at 2694. Okay. When I refresh the page, it might even go down because the price of SLP and ETH might have gone down, and it might go up because the price of SLP and ETH might have gone up. So it's not a good indicator. So when I refresh and you see the price, my earned amount go up or down, so 26.99. Okay, so it didn't change much. It looks like I made 9-10 cents, which it's hard to judge. Again, like I said yesterday, the better judge is actually looking at your actual total fees earned, how much SLP it is, how much ETH or wrapped Ether it is, WETH, or WETH, or whatever naming convention that you like for it. Here is my total value of everything I have, so 4,500 SLP and 0.4 wrapped Ether, and these are my earned fees. So when I like to think of it, I usually look at the SLP amount, because I know the price of SLP around and how much SLP I'm gaining a day. And so I can see how much, I kind of just double that SLP amount, and I can see how much I've earned so far. So if I make a little bit under 200 SLP a day playing for an hour, usually, today took a lot longer, that's fine. But let's say it's about 200 SLP an hour for 1 hour a day, right? In 20 days, right, which is not very accurate because obviously I'm making more now than I was making at the beginning, but let's just say in 20 days, I have made what I would normally make. So not say I'm around 740, 750 SLP in earnings, just in fees. So in 20 days, I've made around 700 and something. So a little bit less than, around 70 SLP a day. That's not correct. Oh gosh. Sorry, it's like 20 something or 30 something SLP a day. Without playing the game, arguably, right? So arguably to say, you know, if I stop playing the game now, I would still earn about, you know, let's say 10 to 30 SLP a day in fees from this liquidity pool, which is pretty cool. In my opinion, once I can get this number to 200, it'll be as if I'm playing the game for an hour a day without even playing the game for an hour a day. And that's kind of where I like to get Aimery's pool up to. So if we pull back Axie Infinity, you can see my inventory. Okay, we have almost 1,000 SLP. So I'll probably end up depositing around that today. Let's actually go through to the pair so we can see more details about the pair. Sorry about that. So you can see the total liquidities come down, which is a good thing. It means more fees for the people who stay in. Volume has come up a bit, which is great as well. And then you could see, you know, when people, so let's refresh the page again because you need to refresh the page. In the bottom left-hand corner, you can see like how often it was refreshed. So updated 1 second ago, 2 seconds ago, 3 seconds ago, and then I'll give you a better indication. But you can see all the trades that came through in this pool, how large the trade's for. You can see, okay, who's adding liquidity. Usually I don't want to see liquidity ads, but look, you see someone added 60,000 SLP of liquidity just 13 hours ago, which is pretty awesome to see. But removes is what I like to see because removes mean that I'm going to make more money. So you can see in the past like couple days, like let's say 1 day ago, there's been some pretty large removals of liquidity from SLP, and I would say that's because volume has come down. But that's always going to be changing, right? I don't remove liquidity, I just add liquidity. Some days my fees are going to be really high coming in, and some days they're going to be a lot lower, but just averaging that out is what I try and do, especially for Aimery's account. I mean, it's not about insane gains. It's about, you know, whether or not people add liquidity or remove liquidity, I would like to support lowering slippage on the pair. So, you know, if we go to, where are we? Here, and if we go to, oh, I should have went to add liquidity, sorry. If we go to add the, oh yeah, trade is actually a good spot to be as well. So when you get to this page, if you can swap info and you go to small love potions, you can get all the details about SLP, the address, how much volume it has, how much transactions over the past 24 hours it's going down. You can get a lot of details, all the different pools for it, all that kind of stuff. More importantly, you can get to these buttons, add liquidity and trade. Oh, cool, and I can pin these to my help. I pinned this token now to my saved bar on the side. That doesn't work on tablets and small devices. It only works on larger screens, just so you'll know. If you're sitting there looking for this for the saved bar, it's not going to come up. So here we are on the add liquidity. So let's say I have 1,000 SLP. I will also have to put in 0.1 ETH. Okay, so if you play this game for about a few days, a week, 2 weeks, and you have 1,000 SLP, you will also need to add 0.090217 ETH. That'll give you 0.05% of the, actually no, I think that's because I already, oh no, this will give you 0.05% of the pool. It gives you all the prices and details. Okay, that's very simple, in my opinion, straightforward. You put half SLP in value, half ETH in value. You are now a market maker. People trade. You will not stay at that amount. Your 1,000 SLP might go to 500 SLP, but that means that you are going to sell your SLP and gain ETH, right? That's if SLP goes up in value, you're going to start selling your SLP and gaining ETH, but your value should stay the same, but you should gain fees, is what should, like, it gets kind of complicated, but that's not the point of what I'm trying to talk about here. I understand. Continue. I don't care. Sorry. But what you can also do is, instead of having to find some ETH, maybe you don't have much ETH, maybe you only have a little bit of ETH for gas fees, what you could do, let's say you sold, you know what, let's sell 600, right, to get some gas fees as well. If you sold 600 SLP, you'd pay 1 SLP as a liquidity provider fee. Awesome. You have a price impact of only 0.03%, and the more liquidity we have, the less price impact, you know, the difference between the market price and the estimated price due to trader size. And you can kind of go through all these little help buttons and kind of see what different things will do. And you can kind of go to like the settings here, and you can look at like the expert mode and, you know, transaction deadlines of 20, you know, different, whatever, right? You can go through it. But initially, the point is, you could sell a little more than half of your SLP. get some extra fees for gas. You'd have 0.05, right? Plus some gas fees, right? Then when you went here, what you could do is, you know what? Let's just say, okay, well, I know for example, I only have 400 SLP left, right? So now I want to put 400 in. And look, I have more than enough ETH because we already saw that I have 0.05 and some fees. And so you can play around with it. You could be like, okay, well, you know what? I'm only going to sell 550 then, right? And then I'm going to put in 450. And now you'd probably be okay with gas fees. I mean, right now gas is at 101 Gwei. Fast, well, that's rapid, right? So slow gas price is probably fine. You're at around 10 minutes, you're at 40. I'd probably go with like 45 to 50 just because I don't like, if you're new to this, you probably don't want to be stressing about waiting like 30 minutes, an hour for a transaction, especially with Uniswap trades. If the price changes too much within a certain amount of time, your transaction will revert and you'll lose your, will fail and you'll lose your gas. So what you want to do usually is we probably have to wait for a lower gas time. Wait for a time period when gas prices are lower is probably a better idea in general. Keep playing the game, keep gaining some SLP, go out with your friends, hang out. When gas prices go down, I would suggest go to gasnow.org or somewhere to check the gas price. Etherscan is great as well. And I would send a pretty fast or rapid gas price just for peace of mind, not stressing out. You'll pay an extra, dollar or whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. But if you're putting in, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 SLP at a time, you won't really care about the extra dollar you're paying in gas, and you're gonna have an extra peace of mind. You'll be able to know your transaction going in. And wasting gas is never fun. Never fun at all. So yeah, that's pretty much all for the stream. If you have any questions, concerns about adding liquidity on Uniswap, please feel free to ask. I do say, if people ever have some real concerns, like they don't know what to do at all, if you go to Etherscan and you really don't know what to do, you could go to Aimery.eth, look it up on Etherscan. So it says the Gwei is 77 Gwei gas price right now. You could go to Aimery's address, which is right here, and you could start seeing what Aimery holds. So and I think it should bring up, so you can check the transaction, and then you'll be able to kind of check out, what I did. And it's not always the best decisions. I think the bad thing is that, I could put private notes, which is what I like this, because I do have a login for Etherscan. I'm not logged in right now, but I could log in and put private notes about transactions that I've made. I can name contracts and stuff like that. So if that's something you're into, you could always log in and start, naming different pools and you could start digging into the different transactions I've made and the prices. So for example, if you go to my first transactions, you could see that I put, 470 SLP, right? Which is about $18 right now, I guess. It's saying current price, but it's not accurate, obviously. And I put 0.044 ETH in, right? And this is the same data you see on, what's it called? Sorry, this is the exact same data you see here. They just take it off of, right? So I've added 470 SLP and 0.0441. But what I like about Uniswap is it shows me the dollar value when I put it in. And this is showing me the dollar value now, I'm pretty sure, right? 0.044. Yeah, this is the dollar value now, $20 and $18. So you can see that now it's worth $48. But when I put it in, it was only worth $34. So both ETH and SLP went up in that time period. You could see, because you could tell that, okay, yeah, anyways, the point being, it's kind of cool to dig into like where things are now in my trades, and then also look back and see, okay, you know what, like some of these trades, let's see one that was pretty poor. I think this one, oops. So the transaction hash comes up here too. The gas that I used, this is not the right one. I think I used an insane gas price because I was testing things out. No, I think this is the wrong one again. Oh, it was the 904 one. Okay, I used 99 Gwei, okay, to deposit. I had to pay $5 in fees, right? Um, but if you look, this is the interesting part to me. I put up 904 SLP, right? Which is worth $35 currently. And I put up 0.127 ETH, right? Which is currently worth. This is probably the worst one that I deposited. But it was something like, it was interesting. It was. I can do a whole stream talking about this, and I think my stream's gone on 2.5 hours. Gosh darn it! This wasn't what the stream was supposed to be. Anyways, when you do dig into it, you can see that I paid a total of $95, and you could see that, but the value that I put in was 112, whereas the current value is only 95. So I actually lost a considerable amount. And I think I also paid a high gas price, right? So let's say, and again, I do this for experimentation. I do this, so now when I log in, I can come here and say bad trade, and I can remember, and I do remember that this one that I did it on purpose as a bad trade. I also, my first 3 transactions were failures. So for example, if I go to my address, and you can kind of, oops, this is not correct. Let's go to my address, please. You can see, here it is, 8 days ago. I tried to put all this into Uniswap. I failed 3 times in a row. And in these failed transactions, you could see, if you click to see more, that I used 18% of the gas. So I still wasted $1 here, right? Transaction fee was $1. It wasn't the full amount, but I still wasted it. On the second one, we also used $1, and on the third one, it was probably another $1, right? So $1.30, right? So I wasted, so I wasted $3.30 something cents plus $5 on the transaction fee, right? So that's $8 and something cents. Plus I lost, how much did I lose? 8, 20, 30, 8, 10, 20, $25 lost so far on the trade, right? Which is almost my entire earnings, right? So let's start there to talk about the depositing into all this stuff. And then let's take the average price when I don't spend that much. When I spend 12 Gwei or whatever, it still costs me $1, right? Let's find an actual Uniswap interaction though, because that'll give me a better price. So 70 cents when I spend a lower amount. So I paid $20, I think. Wait, 5 something for the transaction, $3, $8. Yeah, I spent $8 on a transaction when all the other transactions that I did so far did not add up to that one transaction here, right? Okay, so wasn't worth it by any means, right? For a smart contract interaction to use that much high of a gas price, wasn't worth it. Also, that cut severely into my profits, which up by 1 cent now. But again, one mistake on gas pricing can cut into your profits drastically. I did it because I wanted to test out the pool. The pool had very high volume, like 5 million, 6 million volume for that day. And I wanted to kind of test out how it would work and the pool and all that stuff. So I really wanted to get it in and experience the pool. And I've done it before. I've done the exact same thing before. It wasn't really a mistake. It was more of me testing it. But I want to talk about it because people are going to be trying to do this stuff and experiencing so many issues. And I don't want to see people turned off of this stuff just because it looks kind of simple sometimes. And it can be difficult, but liquidity providing is not always as easy as it sounds. It's not all just, ooh, look, I've gained $27 off of $300 in 20 days. I'm rich. No, because you could think, okay, well, if I put $3,000 in there, and I'm making let's say $1 a day. Currently, I make $10 a day. That's pretty good. But if we go to the pool, right, liquidity could dry up. Like you saw, okay, today volume's up, but volume can go down considerably. I think this is a good. Oh, it doesn't show it. I wish we had a better chart for this to kind of show the volume, because it was at 5 million a week or so ago, and now it's at 100,000, right? So if you were someone who put liquidity in here expecting $5 million of volume, you'd be pretty upset now seeing 141,000. I was putting liquidity when it was at like $5,000 of volume or less, like 8 months ago. So I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, that's all for this stream. Sorry I took so long. Hopefully, whoever might have watched this learned something new, or about Uniswap, or about Axie Infinity. This stream is going to continue to be about also Uniswap as well as Axie Infinity, because I mean I liquidity provide, and as the liquidity provided becomes a larger in larger magnitude of size, I'm sure that maybe we'll eventually hold some governance tokens, because I've played on a couple of accounts before. I'm going to send all those governance tokens to Aimery's account, Aimery.eth, and so all the voting and stuff like that we do from for Axie will be done from the account, and so I will be live streaming in next year the land gameplay, and I'll be live streaming like governance votes, and hopefully I'll be on the calls. Maybe I don't really like to participate in governance calls that much. I think people have a lot to say, and I think for the most part. I think that more governance should be done on just by voting. I think the calls are great to be a part of. I think they're great for people to talk. I like listening to the calls and getting to the community's thoughts and ideas, and reading sentiment on social medias, and getting sentiment from a bunch of different locations, and then voting based on what I see. So, but I will be talking about what I'm going to be voting for. I'll be talking about, and eventually Aimery.eth will be providing liquidity for Axie shards as well. In my opinion, currently, Axie shards are still quite speculative. I know that Axie brings in a large amount of money from the treasury, and I know that Axie is the largest, pretty much the largest DApp out there. Most highest played DApp game on Ethereum for sure, on any blockchain I'm pretty sure as well. At the same time, I would like to earn as many Axie shards as possible, just like I earn SLP. I don't buy SLP. I earn it, and then I add liquidity. I add the ETH liquidity to support the community. And for Axie shards, I will probably do the same. I would assume that you'll be able to have Axie shards and deposit them in some way, and then to support the community, and to vote and do that at the same time. So might do that instead of providing liquidity. Not sure yet. Honestly, I like the goal is to provide whatever supports the community most. And so I don't think governance tokens need liquidity, honestly. I think it actually defeats the purpose for most governance tokens to have really, really, really high liquidity. I think being able to stake governance tokens in some sort of system and earn some sort of protocol fees is a wonderful idea, and I'm pretty sure that's how Axie shards are going to be. And so in that sense, potentially not providing liquidity, but focusing more on the governance side of things on that side. I do, I might do my first vote on compound finance on Uniswap soon. But those votes are kind of boring in my opinion. So I think doing teaching people about governance and in blockchain from the perspective of Axie Infinity will be super cool. That's kind of why I bought the land for 1.7 ETH, because I want to be able to get these Axie shards and get these SLP and have fun participating in governance, and show people that governance doesn't have to be boring, hour and a half, 2 hour long calls with lawyers and all these people. It can be people who are playing a game, having fun, little Pokemon things running around. And so yeah, it's a little bit about, it's a pretty long stream, but I think I went into pretty good detail about what I'm doing here, why I'm doing it. And if you find yourself following along in this journey, I do it every day, Monday to Friday, around this time. Usually not this long. It's usually only an hour. And starting, so it's just continual daily quest, and it'll evolve into whatever it evolves into. But any questions, any comments, any concerns, please feel free to ask. Would love